afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
Calling the meeting to order. Welcome to the April 10th meeting of the Rotary Club of Des Moines. I'm President Kevin Kassir. You know, we have great programs here at the Rotary Club of Des Moines. CEOs, nonprofit leaders, civic leaders. And today is one of those special days in our club. One of my favorites, and I'm sure one of many of yours as well. First, I'd like to ask you to help me thank our greeters today who served us today, Matt Kiernan, Eric Obergfeld, and Skeet Wooten. Thank you, gentlemen. And we have a busy agenda today, so we'll skip RFL and Did You Know? However, and unfortunately, I need to announce a loss in our club of a member this week. Kent Zimmerman. He was a member of our club for 29 years, a great Rotarian. Please join me in a moment of silence to send our thoughts and prayers to him and his family. Thank you. And now I'd like to ask past President Skeet Wooten to come up to the podium to share a moment of inspiration, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. We'll recite our four-way test, and then it's an opportunity to greet everybody in the room. So Skeet.
Thank you for that exceptionally warm greeting. It's better than I usually get. Today, the Rotary Club of Des Moines honors our local scholarship recipients, their parents, their brothers and sisters, their grandparents, their teachers, and most importantly, their future, as these young people are tomorrow's leaders. But I want to recognize those who have inspired our honorees first. If you're a parent, a grandparent, a brother or sister, or a teacher of one of these young people, would you please stand and be recognized? Because you're a huge part of their success. Please stand. Thank you. Scholarship isn't easy, and education isn't necessarily everything one learns in the classroom. But education is the great equalizer. Learning to think is the most powerful force in nature. These young people can change the world. Voltaire once said that no problem can withstand the assault of sustained thinking. But thinking isn't easy, and that's why most people don't do it. Young people today are doing things most of us would have said it was impossible to do. But they take the impossible as a challenge. In my career, I learned something over the years that I wish someone had told me earlier. Successful people think in decades, not simply in weeks or years. People who change the world think this way. Thinkers also do something fundamentally different than most people. They ask questions. Great questions are a much better indicator of a future success than great answers. I've also learned that you never stop learning. I'm so excited for what lies ahead for these young people, and I think it's quite true that there is no limit to what they can do, what they can learn, and what they will achieve. Their future opportunities are incredible. Education is the most powerful weapon to change the world, Nelson Mandela said. And it perfectly sets the table for today, because these honorees are about hope, possibility, and potential. They inspire themselves, their families, and will soon inspire the world. Every year we are privileged to get a glimpse of what our future can be with our scholarship recipients. And I think our faith in the future, in theirs, is well represented today. With that, would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now the four-way test.
Is it truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Would you please greet your fellow Rotarians? Yes.
Nice to see you. Congratulations on becoming a new member.
Joe and I were in the leadership
That's one of the benefits of Rotary. See everybody reunite or see again.
You ever reach out to Tyler Campbell?
I forgot. I can note to myself. Thank you. I will. Good to see you, Joe.
All right, at this time, we'd like to welcome our guests. And we've already did that to a certain extent. We'll learn more about the guests today with our students and scholarship recipients as we go in the presentation today. We do have one guest that I'd like to recognize outside of that group, Christina Moffitt, the Assistant Director for Business Development on the retirement side at Principal Financial, a guest of Marnie Hockenberg. Christina, would you stand up so we can welcome you?
Yeah, thank you.
Now, on your tables today, and this is for the Rotarians, not our guests, we do have our tumblers out. And as some of you might remember, we made the decision this year not to talk about our foundation every single week. But from time to time we will, and this is the perfect opportunity to do that. For most of us, if you have a $sign on your badge, we write a check to the foundation, which supports events like we have today. If you don't have a $sign, here's an opportunity to stuff that little tumbler on the table and put some dollars in there that will support our foundation for this, the Teachers Award coming up, and all the great things that we do with our foundation. Now, how do you become a member of that the Green $sign Club? $200 to the Rotary Club on an annual basis, Rotary Club Foundation on an annual basis, and you will get a receipt for your taxes at the end of the year. So there's a benefit there to writing that check. And just remember one thing about our foundation. It's not a gift for today. It's a gift that's going to keep on giving for years down the road. So what a great way to contribute to projects like this for many years to come. Next, we have Where in the World is Club number 27? And our folks have been out there and busy. So for our guests, we are the 27th club in the world. Rotary Club in the world, and there's over 35,000 clubs nationally. So we have this little fun here about where our folks are traveling, and the first one is Becky Greenwald and Susan Junkins in a hot air balloon ride in Turkey, the country of Turkey. So what a trip. I heard it was fantastic. Second, Eric Dickinson and his wife are headed to the Serengeti National Park in Tanzania. And third, we have Susan Voss and her husband Carl in Venice, Italy, with the president of the Venice, Italy Rotary Club. And his grandfather, interestingly, founded that club 100 years ago. So it's right up there as well. I think, what are we now, 114 years? So anyway, interesting places, and take us with you if you go on some of these great trips. Next, I'd like to invite Rich Leopold up to the podium to talk about a community service committee project, and Rich has been chairing that committee. So thank you, Rich, for your service to the club.
Thank you. How do you compete with that? Oh yeah. So, Earth Day, Polk County Conservation, this is like our Christmas. So last week I was describing down at Fort Des Moines Park, which is on the south side. It's a lovely park if you've never been there. We're gonna have an Earth Day event on April 22nd. It's from 4 to 7 p.m. You don't have to be there the whole time. You can bring families, friends, whatever you want to. And we're going to be planting oak and walnut trees. So a couple of years ago, we went through with a forestry mower and took out a whole bunch of weeds, invasive species. Last year, we had 200 goats working on our behalf to clean up a lot of the little trees around that we didn't want and stuff like that. This year, we're planting. So we have sign-up sheets on the tables. Please sign up if you're interested. Don't need any experience or any equipment to show up and do this. If you're not able to do that or want to do that and you still want to contribute, you can sign up and give us $50 for a tree. We're planting oaks and walnuts. And just to end here, I'll give you a brief explanation of what an acorn is. In a nutshell, it's an oak tree.
How do I continue on after that? It's my honor to introduce a Rotary Club of Des Moines member and the Superintendent of Des Moines Public Schools, Dr. Ian Roberts, who will give his remarks. Followed by Dr. Roberts, we'll have our Vice Chair of our Scholarship Committee, Alex Grasso, who will come up and lead us the rest of the way on our awards ceremony. Dr. Roberts.
Thank you, Kevin. During my brief time here today, just so you can manage your expectations, there will be no oak tree or nut jokes. It's so great to be with you all. Last year, this event, I was not yet a member of the Des Moines Rotary Club. And so now as a proud Rotarian, I have to share that one of my inspirations for joining this amazing group of individuals is simply the fact that in addition to honoring and living out and being true to the four-way test, this is an organization that truly values the youth in our community, and by being here today you can tell that we also put our money where our mouth is. In keeping with the Nelson Mandela theme, Steve, the Rotary Club's foundation makes me think about one of my favorite quotes of his. And he said that there can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children. Scholarship recipients, today we gather to celebrate not only your achievements, but the promise of your future. Each one of you has worked tirelessly, faced challenges, pushed through obstacles in order to reach this moment where a group of individuals, many of whom you have not met, see your potential and decided that they wanted to invest in you. Receiving a scholarship is not simply just about an accolade or a financial contribution. It's an acknowledgement of your hard work, of your potential, of the impact that you're going to leave on the world, wherever you go, when you graduate eventually, from the fastest growing and most important public school system in the state of Iowa. Now, this is where you should applaud. As you go out into the world and you use this scholarship as a stepping stone to inspire those around you, to make your parents proud, and then to leave your mark in the world, remember that Des Moines is home. And we believe in you, not only during your time here, but for the rest of your journey. And we look forward to you coming back and serving as an inspiration to each of our additional 30,000+ students. Congratulations, and your journey is just getting started.
Hello everyone, my name is Alex Grasso. I'm Vice Chair of the Scholarship Committee. Today, everyone will have an opportunity to meet 6 outstanding high school students that have been chosen to receive the Rotary Club of Des Moines Scholarship Award. This award was established in 1980 by our Rotary Club, and today, because of Rotary members' support through the Tumbler program and the foundation, we are awarding an $8,000 scholarship to a graduating senior from 6 different Des Moines campuses. That includes Roosevelt, North, Lincoln, Hoover, East, and the virtual campus. It's a $1,000 per semester scholarship. This club has awarded more than $1 million in scholarships to 245 students since our program's inception in 1980. I want to thank the scholarship committee members for all your efforts. If you are on a committee for scholarships, would you do us a favor and stand up real quick? Thank you so much. And then I do have to go off script and ask everyone when we're finishing up today if you wouldn't mind giving a quick thanks to Kitty Morehouse, who has, as always, has done a great job of making sure that the wheels do not come off the bus. Thank you, Kitty. The first phase of selecting students is done by representatives of the 6 different Des Moines campuses. Once applicants are identified, they submit an essay, and they also fill out an application. The committee works closely with the counselors from the various campuses. After that phase, there are in-person or virtual interviews with the applicants. Since 2020, the Rotary Club has also given to all students who go through the process a $100 Target gift card. After the application, essay, and the interviews, each team selects a finalist, and that brings us to today. In the next few minutes, a scholarship committee member from each campus will come to the stage accompanied by a student. You'll hear a little bit about the student, and then you will hear from the student themselves. And I am very happy to welcome up here with me a young woman named Kaylee Yang. Kaylee, could you and your guests please come up?
The guests don't need to come up, you can stay seated.
Apologies, we just came in. Thank you. All right, everyone standing next to me is Kaylee. She was selected by the virtual campus for the scholarship. And before Kaylee speaks, I just want to tell the club why it is such a great thing for the club to invest in Kaylee's future. And it boiled down to two things for our committee. Number one, at the end of Kaylee's freshman year, her GPA was hovering just above a 3 point. And by the last semester at the virtual campus, Kaylee had a 4.0 GPA her final semester. And that's because of things that she did, sacrifices she made, hard work that she put into her education, and that was obvious in the interview. The second reason why I am so proud to have Kaylee up here next to me is that she already has a career path in mind. She plans to study medical sonography at the Mercy College of Health Sciences. Colloquially, we might call that an X-ray technician, but it is medical sonography at the Mercy College of Health Sciences. And with that, Kaylee.
Thank you all for, can you guys hear me right? I'm sorry. Thank you all for attending today, and I'm deeply grateful to be accepted here, I guess. Yeah, accepted here. I'm really nervous. I'm really sorry. I would like to thank my counselor. She helped me out a lot throughout the way, along with my parents, who were there every step, especially my father. He made sure I understood what things I got right, and if I needed any questions, he would tell me about that. I want to thank Alex for setting an interview with me and being able to talk through with me, let me know what questions I needed to answer, what questions I did great on and such. That's all. I'm really sorry.
Thank you. And now if Brian could come up and talk about the Des Moines East campus.
Good afternoon, everyone. Before I get started, I want to thank Jana and the rest of the East High staff for all their help getting through this process. We couldn't do without them as well. And my co-committee members, Bob and Susie, who went through the process with us as well. So it is my pleasure to introduce you to the Rotary Club of Des Moines 2025 scholarship winner from East High, Nicole Marquez. Nicole has made the most of her opportunities at East, participating in tennis, cross country, Scarlet Squad, Upward Bound, and Science Bound. And one thing that stood out on her application as well is she had amassed over 360 volunteer hours at organizations throughout our community. Science Center, Meals from the Heartland, and others. And she's near the top of her class with a 3.9 GPA. Nicole plans on attending Iowa State, majoring biology with the goal of eventually becoming a pediatric physician. And one thing that she mentioned that she would love to come back to Des Moines after medical school and give back to our community. Nicole's determined personality, positive attitude, and her drive to succeed made her a great choice for the scholarship. And we felt she has a bright future, and I'm confident that you're going to do great things. So Nicole.
Hello everyone. I would like to express my gratitude towards the Rotary Committee, especially to Brian, Susie, and Bob for creating a really welcoming environment in the interview. I was able to express my ideas and my future plans in a comfortable and welcoming environment. I would like to thank my counselors, to they're my motivation to do my best in the future. As when they see me, I hope they see someone that opened the doors for them to let them know that if I can do it, they can do it too. Sorry. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone here today.
Thank you, Brian and Nicole. If Jake could come up for the Hoover campus.
Good afternoon, and on behalf of Team Hoover, Martha LeBron Dykeman, Leslie Schaefer, and myself, it's my great honor to introduce the recipient of our Rotary Scholarship Award from Hoover High School, Hong Tran. Hong's story is one of resilience and determination. In 2017, he immigrated to the United States with his mother, and together they have made Des Moines their home. Despite the challenges of adapting to a new country, Hong has excelled academically, maintaining a 4.3 GPA, which is further highlighted by his recognition as a National AP Scholar. Beyond academics, Hong is a dedicated member of the PHC Student Advisory Council and balances his studies with a part-time job at Panda Express. Hong's leadership skills shine through his role as Vice President of the National Honor Society, as a member of the academic decathlon team, and from his time on the Central Academy math team. He also founded the Hoover Inclusive Asian Society, demonstrating his passion for inclusivity and community building. In addition to his academic and community involvement, Hong has shown dedication to athletics. He's participated in tennis and volleyball, and is the captain of the Hoover swim team. This is remarkable considering Hong learned how to swim when he moved to the United States, and from his freshman year, he swam his race in 40 seconds, and by his senior year, he was down to 23 seconds. So, and yeah, very impressive. I don't know if I could swim any distance that fast. During our interview, we asked Hong to describe himself in 3 words, and he chose hardworking, curious, and a risk taker. These qualities are evident in his academic achievements, community involvement, and willingness to embrace new challenges, and they were present throughout the entire interview process. Looking ahead, Hong has a few different schools that he's looking at and a few different majors he's looking at. Changes by the day, which is exciting as offers come in, which is great, and he'll tell you more about that. But we know that Hong embodies the spirit of this scholarship, and we're confident that he will be an excellent steward of the scholarship. Please join me in congratulating Hong on this well-deserved recognition.
Hello everyone. First of all, I want to start first by express my gratitude to the Rotary Club of Des Moines and all the Rotarians here today for the commitment provide me such an amazing opportunity for the scholarship. I want to take some time off to say thanks to my mom because she have always on my side with me throughout my high school journey, and her support have been my motivate to push myself forward in school and life. I would also want to say thank you to my principal and counselor sitting down there. Without them, I would not stand here today. I remember when I first my first step in freshman year high school, I did not know what to do, but they guided me to choose the right class, helped me pick up my major, and helped me stand here today and got selected to a couple colleges I wanted to. Receive this scholarship is not only a financial blessing for me, but it's also a testament to the belief of hard work, dedication can actually change someone's life. This scholarship not only lighten my burden of the college cost, but also giving me the sense of responsibility to giving back to community. I know starting up at high school, I would want to go to college. I want to continue my education. I'm thinking of engineer because I know engineer is, I want to be the solution to the world problem. And with engineer, I think I can achieve that goal. I want my work to have long impact to the world, and either in inventing or contribute back to society. Finally, I would want to thank again to the Rotary Club for providing me
I had the pleasure once again to be on the Lincoln High School Scholarship Selection Team, along with Tim, Josh, and Mo. In representing my high school Rotary teammates, we're all grateful for the high quality of the academic achievement and the character of the students that the outstanding counselors from the various high schools present to us for consideration. Thank you, counselors. And a thank you to the family members who are here to support their young adults whom they've stood by and supported in this chapter of their academic journey. We as Rotarians can take solace in the award winners that we are recognizing today, that they will continue to make a difference in their communities and in the world. The Lincoln Scholarship Team is proud to announce that we selected Jimena Darris as a 2025 scholarship recipient. Jimena is very accomplished academically, ranking 12th out of 595 senior students at Lincoln. She has received 6 academic achievement awards. She works weekends to save for her education. Her interests include writing, art, music, crafts, and sports. The activities which she involved in includes girls soccer team, faith formation teaching for 6th and 8th graders, Rails crew, and Upward Bound. We selected Jimena not only for her academic achievements, a 4.9 GPA, but for her heart and her expressions to give back to others. In her essay, she expressed, "I was taught the values of helping others as much as my own." She also wrote, "I hope to provide for my parents that have worked relentlessly for me to have the opportunity to expand my education to become something they could only dream of becoming." Lastly, Jimena, a college education is something I've been longing for as far as I can remember. In the fall, she will attend the University of Iowa and pursue a degree in biomedical sciences with a goal of attending the university's College of Dentistry with a specialty in pediatric dentistry. It's my pleasure to introduce the Lincoln High School 25 recipient of the scholarship, Jimena Darris.
Hi everyone, I'm so sorry. I did write about 2 pages, so buckle up. Okay. First and foremost, I want to express my gratitude to the Rotary Club for selecting me as a recipient of the scholarship. It is an honor that fills me with both pride and humility. I remember when I first applied, I didn't really think that I even had the chance to be considered. I always thought that this scholarship seemed way out of reach, so being here today is a great honor that I am extremely grateful to have. I want to thank the Rotary Club again for this amazing award, but I also want more specifically to thank the gentlemen that interviewed me, Bob, Tim, Josh, and Malik. These gentlemen genuinely drove away all signs of intimidation and uncomfortableness that I was terrified of before walking into my interview. And they eased all of my nerves by making me feel welcomed and making me feel like I deserve to be there. As I stand here today and look at the faces of the people that have walked along this path with me, I feel immensely proud to say thank you to them as well. Thank you to my parents who have worked relentlessly to provide me with everything I needed to succeed, not only economically and mentally, but sentimentally as well. I genuinely believe that I would not have been able to make it this far and succeed as much as I have if it wasn't for their unconditional love and support. I also want to thank Mrs. Bowser, who's here today with me, for being a tremendous help while navigating through my college settlement path. She has encouraged me to always try my best in everything I do and never give up. Mrs. Patrick, my counselor, who has had an immense amount of patience with me, and she has heard all about my struggles regarding college. She hears about me at least once a week when I have a bunch of questions for her, and she always has an answer for me. Overall, I want to thank every single one of these people, for they have been my pillars that prevented me from shattering when it seemed like it would. This award means more to me than words can describe. It is not just financial support, but it is also a vote of confidence to my potential, my goals, and the determination I have committed to. Through this scholarship, I hope to be able to accomplish my goals and dreams. I hope I can get a successful career in the field of dentistry, and although I will not be attending dental school until after my undergraduate studies, I do believe that this scholarship is something that will help me begin to build my future. My main goal has always been to help people. That's why a career in the healthcare field was always something I yearned for. I'm almost done, I promise. I want to conclude this by stating that this scholarship is not only for me, but it is also for the community I am going to help once I achieve my goals. And more importantly, it's for the people that were by my side all along and that never once doubted my potential. It's for my hardworking parents who have given up their whole lives so that I could have a new future, a future which the scholarship will contribute to build. Thank you.
Could we welcome Bill from North?
It is my distinct pleasure today to introduce the scholarship recipient from Des Moines North High School, Magli Nabor. For our committee, which Dwayne Francis and John Cortesio, and I want to thank them for all their efforts. You know, I've done this I think 3 or 4 years, and I go home every year and I'm amazed. And I think the first thing I say to my wife is I say, America's in good hands. The youth are, these kids are amazing, and Magli is definitely part of that. There are many reasons for us to be impressed by this young woman. A 4.13 GPA, near perfect attendance, numerous extracurricular activities that include varsity soccer, Polar Bear Crew, National Honor Society, and more. She has worked outside the classroom to save money for college. She has volunteered at Bidwell Riverside, at Food Pantry, and at the high school. Magli is the eldest of 4 children, and she credits her entire family for their support in helping her excel in and out of the classroom. Both on her application narrative and at her interview, Magli spoke to the pride she felt being raised by parents that immigrated to the United States seeking a better future for themselves and their family. It is that deep understanding of their sacrifices that is a motivating factor for her and for her dedication to her studies. I think for our entire committee, one of the most impressive statements she made was one that we read in her application narrative. I am not doing this for myself, but also for my parents. When I graduate, they will be graduating with me as well. Magli's dream is to become a bilingual accountant and help her community become more financially literate. This dream was sparked by a summer internship she completed at Mid-American Energy. It was with great honor for me, and please join me in welcoming and congratulating our Des Moines North Scholarship recipient, Magli Nabor.
Give thanks to God for giving me this opportunity to be this recipient, and to the Rotary Club, as well as my parents, my teachers, my counselors.
You got it.
You're good. As Bill mentioned, I'm the oldest daughter of 4 out of 4 kids from immigrant parents. So for me, this is a really touching story. Not only am I doing this for me, but for my parents. I've always said that this is not just for me, but I'm living the dream my parents always wanted for me. So as giving back to the community, I also decided to be an accountant, not only because I like numbers and I enjoy, helping people, but also it's a way to spread diversity in the States. As we know, there's not very much diverse as we walk into public firms. So as a young Latina woman, I help not only myself, but my community, giving back, being a person that they can feel welcome to walk in and help each other. I just want to give thanks to everyone in the Rotary Scholarship. Thank you.
And if Kathy would join us to talk about Roosevelt.
Hello, well, it's my honor to introduce the Roosevelt recipient, Angelina Dang. And our committee consisted of myself, Todd Wishman, and John Lorenzen. Todd and John today, but wish Angelina the best. This was my first time through this process, and as others have said, what an inspiration. The morning we spent with the Roosevelt students was, I left there saying the same thing, we're in good hands with the 4 students we had a chance to visit with. It was quite a morning, but our selection was Angelina, and she just did such a great job. She's of course a very accomplished student, very, very involved at school, has great work experience, great plans ahead of her. But more importantly, she just really nailed the interview, and we just enjoyed visiting with her so much. She was sincere and thoughtful, put a lot of work into her responses as we visited with her. She was just exudes positivity, and I know when she walked out of the room, I had a huge smile on my face, and I know Todd and John did as well. On her application, one of the things she noted is that she lives with gratitude, and you could just feel that about Angelina. So I really appreciated that comment. Her goal is to be the first in her family to graduate from college, so that's a great goal. She'll be attending Boston College, and her goal is to have a degree in forensic nursing. So great things to come here. So I am very proud to present Angelina as the 2025 Roosevelt Scholarship recipient.
Thank you, Kathy. I just want to start by saying that everyone's speeches got me really emotional, so my apologies if it takes me a while to get through mine. Thank you, Kathy. Again, my name is Angelina Day. Wow, I can't.
Great. You're doing great. You're doing great.
My name is Angelina Dang, and I am the daughter of Thuy Lei and Huang Dang. And proud descendants of survivors, leaders, fighters, and heroes. I start with this because I would not be where I am today without the support and sacrifices my family made. Without the support and sacrifices my family and ancestors made. Everything that I accomplish is not because of my hard work, but also because of the love I received from my community. And I center community in everything that I do. I would like to start by expressing immense gratitude for being selected as the 2025 Roosevelt High School Scholarship recipient from the Rotary Club of Des Moines. I also want to thank you, my counselor Sarah Beroskin, my principal Steve Shapaw, my friends, and my teachers. I especially want to thank my mentors Kate Bailey and Bowie Liu, who are in the audience today. Kate is not only my mentor, she also happens to be my boss, and someone I consider a sister. As the oldest child, I navigated so many life aspects on my own while caring for my family. Sometimes I struggled to breathe, but Kate allowed me to do that. She allowed me to slow down. And care for myself, and most importantly, she allowed me to be a teenager instead of upholding the weight of adult responsibilities. So thank you, Kate, and thank you, Bowie, for your wisdom. And finally, I want to thank my family, especially my parents. Unfortunately, they weren't able to make it today, but my love and gratitude for them keeps me going and being the change I want to see in the world. In the fall, I will be attending Boston College, majoring in nursing and minoring in global public health, with the goal of becoming a forensic nurse.
I am currently a youth intern at Monsoon Asian and Pacific Islanders in Solidarity in the Violence Prevention Program, and I want to continue to serve victims and survivors of gender-based violence, especially when it comes to healthcare services. I also serve on the Association of Maternal and Child Health Programs Youth Voice Amplified Committee, where I bring my expertise with adolescent health in improving adolescent health. With this scholarship, I'm able to take the first steps in accomplishing my goal, allowing me to focus on my education and community service without the financial burdens weighing on me. Growing up, despite the experiences that have come so close to crumbling me, I dreamed big. I dreamed big not because I had faith in myself, but because I thought if I hit rock bottom, then I could only go up from there. Slowly over time, I dedicated my energy in making these dreams a reality, because a win for me is a win for my community. I am the first in my family to go to school out of state, the first to go into medicine, and the first to go to college. I am many first, but I will not be the last. The impact I want to have on my community is to expand generations. I want to inspire others in making their dreams a reality, in recognizing their strength, becoming change makers, and the best versions of themselves. I especially want to inspire my sisters in learning how to, take out the trash, do the laundry, wash the dishes, because apparently that's an unknown skill to them. But in all seriousness, I want to be the ancestors that others will look up to. My journey is only starting, and I will embrace every aspect of it, and I am honored to have you come along with me. Thank you again to the Rotary Club and everyone here for your time.
Wow, what a day, huh? All right, a big thank you again to the Scholarship Committee for doing a fantastic job. I mean, it is a difficult job into selecting these individuals, so I really appreciate the time and work that you put in to get this done. To all the family, friends, school staff, Dr. Roberts, our own Jackie Norris, chair of the school board, Jackie, thank you for all you do for these wonderful kids and all the students in the Des Moines public school system. And to the scholarship students, congratulations. We wish you the best in college and following your dreams. We're very proud of you. Please stick around at the end for photos that we need to get done at the close of the meeting. And then lastly, to all Rotarians, you make this possible. Thanks to all of the history around the Rotary Club of Des Moines Foundation in making this possible here today. And now we'll move on to upcoming events. Next week, we've got another big one, the Educator of the Year Awards. We will honor 5 Des Moines public educators for their outstanding work. Following that, we'll have the new executive director of the Central Iowa Waterworks speak to us about what's going on there. And on May 1st, we'll have the CEO of Iowa Clinic, Ben Valier. Other upcoming events. You heard from Rich Leopold about our Earth Day event on April 22nd. Please support that. Randy Worth has talked about his Wheels Fellowship on April 26th. He's got some fun and exciting things up his sleeve, including an opportunity to try the Iowa Motor Truck Semi-Driving Simulator. So that should be fun. Our next morning fuel, 9 a.m. April 29th at Freedom Blend Coffee, featuring our own Helen Miller. She will tell us about her amazing life, including the longtime chair of the Iowa Parole Board, and I'm sure we'll hear about her published memoir titled I Don't Swim. So join us at 9 a.m. April 29th for coffee and fellowship amongst Rotarians. That's it. Appreciate everyone's attendance. Make it a great Rotarian week, everyone. We are adjourned.